Alright, looks like one of my teammates is dead. That's Vetra up here.
I think that's it.
Wake up, Vetra.
Environment check. Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Man,
Life support is back online.
that was a battle. That was a battle. So, we've got a whole bunch of skill points as our reward, and a whole nother Andromeda level, Nexus level or whatever. So now we can finalize Nova. So Nova has two interesting final upgrades. It can be Classic Nova. Classic Nova uses shields rather than having a cooldown, which can be interesting because we have lots of ways to rebuild shields, right? So you could do like Nova Charge, so you're only briefly without shields. And then you can Nova again and then maybe melee. And then the melee, because of the Vanguard build, would recharge some of our shields anyway. At which point you'd probably be able to charge again and recharge. So this would just mean a lot more Novas, basically. But I think I want to try this one. This is the unusual, or this is the new evolution of Nova in Mass Effect Andromeda, which makes it a primer. I think I'm going to try that. I'm just curious. I want to kind of like Nova some regular fodder enemy into the air and then hit them with a charge to detonate them right away. And then we still have these 5 points to play with, which may allow us to do what we've been talking about this entire time. You can see, by the way, just because we invested in Nova, we're now up to 15% max shields. Maybe we can open up Singularity. And we could try Singularity as a primer as well. Just a different playstyle completely. I'm not sure if it's a much better playstyle. Like, we've got this Biotic Vanguard playstyle as our core, and it's doing really well in terms of giving us up close, close quarters combat capability. And then if with the turbocharge build, we have really good mid-range combat capability. And so what's left is, like, I guess, long range. I don't know. I mean, let's try it. Whatever. I'm curious. I want to have some fun. We're going to go with Singularity. We're going to level that up a bit before we make a build around it. But the build that we create, I mean, I guess we can do it right now. We just won't use it right now. The build that we create is going to be like this. And we're going to save it as that. Favorite number 3. But actually, wait, back. I don't have the correct setup here. Vanguard. What's the best difference between Adept and Vanguard? Force, area of effect, combo radius. This is actually pretty good. But so this is pretty good actually. But we'll keep Vanguard for now. And then with the Vanguard build here, that's what we'll actually save as our profile. Very good. So with this one we can do this. And then we can charge into it and set it off in a biotic explosion. We're not going to queue that right now. We're going to go back to our default. And we are going to fast travel back to our town, back to the Tempest. We're going to drop off this mission at whoever it is that told us to do it in the first place. Someone named Priya, apparently.
I'm detecting below normal temperatures.
Let's give Priya the
Check.
good news.
Temperatures are within acceptable parameters.
Why does this thing have 114% charge on it? Must have been a bug, because as soon as I switched weapons, it got cleared. Oh, Priya. I have good news for you.
Sent Telesso on another.
Whoa,
Pathfinder.
what happened with the
Scouts told me about
animation?
your run-in with the architect. I lost good people to that thing. Drill technicians who went there on an expedition.
What is happening? This person is like a demon out of a movie, the way that she's animated. It's over now, I'm sorry. I feel mostly that it's over now. I'm kind of relieved that I killed that thing.
I pacified it. You won't get any more trouble.
I should have known
I
about
say
it in
that
the
with
first place.
unjustified
I
confidence.
was supposed to protect those scientists. At least I know the rest of my people are safe, thanks to you.
You're welcome. Your people.
I tracked down your missing drill techs.
We just told her that.
They didn't make it.
I'll send a team out to recover the bodies. They deserve a proper burial. And Pathfinder, thank you.
You're welcome. All in a day's work.
I should head out.
Come back if you need anything.
Boom, boom. Alright. This person has interesting armor. Let's get back into the air. That's 2 architects down. What should we do next? We'll go to Aya next.
I'm reading a temperature decrease.
Because on Aya, we can now turn in these artifacts to the museum curator. Also on Aya, we have a mission with Jal.
All systems green.
We need to talk to the Moshai and figure out where Axul is and hopefully then kill him. I suppose...
Orbit is steady.
What's this? Architect Hust Vold.
Tracking a remnant architect.
This is our friend.
The one we fought ended up in orbit? Amazing.
He looks like he's... There was like one of his legs was electrified or something. You can see there's like electricity everywhere. I wonder if that's damage or self-repair or propulsion. This remnant architect's programming directives have been interrupted. It is in an orbital standby mode and remains tethered to its home planet Vold. From this clearer vantage point, obvious, subtle damage from repeated freeze-thaw cycles in a saturated environment. It's a weird sentence. Is that grammatically correct? I'm not sure that it is. Many systems seem to be pinging for maintenance. So this basically broke the architect, so it's just trying to wait for someone to come fix it. It's called an architect, so one assumes the remnant dudes, or whoever came before the remnant, whoever created the remnant, would send these architects to planets to go do their thing, to set up their terraforming network, I assume. Maybe they're the ones that excavated them and built the vaults in the first place. That's why they're called architects, maybe. I guess there's probably one around Eos as well, right? We could scan it for a few research points, but I'm not sure it's really worth it. Well, here we are, back at the Aya system. We've got a few things to do here. here we are. So, do we have any missions to turn in here? We have a mission to pick up here, and a mission to turn in there. What's this mission that we're meant to pick up here? Well, not meant to, but we can. Oh, it's a Turian. And a human.
Honor to meet you, Pathfinder. Initiative Pilot Marixus. I run supplies to your outposts.
What brings you to Aya?
Your survival supplies only Aya has. I'm waiting on clearance to enter the city, but it's taking too long. I understand their caution, but the outposts need these supplies. I have to get them, now.
They let me into the city? I can help.
I appreciate that. To start, EOS needs a way to produce food to support population growth.
Why don't you plant
They
stuff?
requested quinoa seeds to begin their own crops. There's an agricultural scientist who might sell some.
I'll make sure to get those seeds.
Settlers on Kadara are suffering from a bacterial infection. They need Angaran antibiotics to fight it. A medic in the city should be able to help.
Got it. They'll have that medicine in no time.
Volt's power grid is lagging without proper solar input. The solar amplifier would give them a boost. The solar technicians
solar
may have
amplifier?
the required parts.
I'll see what I can find.
I can't believe I'm being asked to solve these problems. I'm the Pathfinder, god damn it. I shouldn't have to fix everything. Alright. Mariko.
You're always a welcome sight, Pathfinder.
I know it.
Still no word from our search vessel. How goes your hunt for the missing satellites?
We
Your
found a
people
couple.
caught scavengers from Kadara port stealing them. There was a fight. Your ship lost.
I sent them out. And risked your life, too.
That was fun.
The scavengers.
I think.
Angaran? Have our deserters preyed upon us again?
I actually don't remember at all. I have a chance to like lie to him or not, but I don't know which one is the lie. I genuinely don't know. And based on the options presented, I assume that this is the truth. And that this is me given an option to protect him from by taking the blame to the Nexus. I actually have no idea. I don't recall at all. I'm just gonna say afraid so.
We caught up to them. They attacked without warning. Might have been Rokar. We fought them off and recovered what was left of the satellites.
I'm so sorry, Pathfinder. And ashamed.
No, don't worry about it, dude.
This is not who we are.
I don't even remember
Please
who it
accept
was.
my apologies. I hope you can look past this.
There's no worries, dude. It's not your fault.
It's not your fault. Kadara's full of bad people.
They chose to stand alone. They'll suffer the consequences. I'll file a report with our leaders. Perhaps it's time the Resistance got involved.
I hope what I said was
We'll
true.
rebuild the satellites and return them to space. I'll keep you updated with our latest charts.
I don't really know, though.
Thank you, Mariko.
No, Pathfinder. Thank you.
Maybe if I was lying, they'll tell me that they found out I was lying
Pathfinder,
later.
I studied the Angaran astronomer's data transfer. His files begin before the satellites. The initiative will benefit tremendously from this.
Okay.
And all I had to do was lie to him. Thanks, Sam.
Oh, I did lie to him. Well, damn, dude. I didn't know I was lying to him. What happens if I don't lie to him? Can I load an autosave where I don't lie to the guy? I don't want to lie to the guy. I just had no recollection of what was true or what was not true. Let's just get this autosave and see what happens. I'd rather tell him the truth, but I think... Wait. I have to load the other one. Like, see, if I lied to him on purpose, I wouldn't be reloading the game. But I lied to him by accident, because I just genuinely did not know what was the truthful statement. So I'm going to do it the way that I would have done it for real.
Pathfinder, I studied the
Hello,
Angaran
Pathfinder.
astronomer's data transfer.
How can I help?
His files begin before the satellites. The initiative will benefit tremendously from this.
That's all for now.
Okay, even that
Stars and
autosave
skies
is
protect you.
even that autosave is no good. Is this autosave any good? How many autosaves are there in this game? Jesus. Why do there have to be 15 autosaves? Here, let's do this one. Okay, we in this autosave we had just spoken to that guy. So that's good. Now let's go back and tell this guy the truth. I don't feel like lying to our allies, even if I don't get whatever data he gives us.
You're always a welcome sight, Pathfinder.
Alright, let's do this right.
No word from our search vessel. The scavengers. Angaran?
No, they were from our
Have our
side,
deserters
apparently.
preyed upon us?
The criminals were my people.
Ooh, look at the back of this
Exiles.
guy's head.
They ripped your satellites into scrap. I brought what's left.
The initiative is supposed to explore, not steal and kill. Why would your people steal something that protects us all? Murder those who are only trying to help.
These were a few bad people. There are thousands of good ones out there.
How can we tell the difference? Maybe the others are right. What if you are no better than the Ket?
These scavengers abandoned the initiative, just like your deserters left you.
What's wrong with this thing?
And we hate them too. Keep what your people stole and go. I can't talk to you anymore.
I'm still more comfortable with this outcome.
Sorry to hear things went south with that Angaran astronomer rider.
I don't care.
Found a silver lining, though. The scrap satellites are going to come in extra handy.
Not as handy as what we could have had, but I'll take it.
No, I mean, look, I don't want to lie to the guy, because then he could find out that I lied later, and then he'd be even more mad. Now he's mad, but whatever. Solar technician.
You work on the solar panels? Do you have an amplifier for solar energy?
Nothing as big as these, but I have a smaller one on hand. Do you need it?
Yes, please. I will sell all my salvage, and then I'll buy this thing from you. Confirm trade. Fantastic. Fair trade. I need to also talk to a... Who do I need to talk to? The Resistance needs volunteers. There's a bunch of merchants around here. I don't know if they have good stuff now. An agricultural scientist?
Weird question. You don't have any Kiloa seeds, do you?
Yes, I do. Need some?
I would like some, please. Thank you. Very polite.
Hey, Alexei. I tracked down.
What's over here? Where was it? There was an objective here. Oh, we're back in the museum. Let's talk to the curator.
Pavoa, I'm glad they finally let you into the city. You deserve it.
I do deserve it.
This is Aya's Cultural Museum and History Archive. It's small, but you've already made it brighter.
Oh, that's bizarre. Like, we already spoken to this person once, and now she's talking to us like this is the first time that we've met. Must be a bug.
You said the helmet was touched by the Scourge. What does that mean?
I forget your people weren't around for that. When the Scourge appeared, it targeted remnant ships, broke down their technology. With the drive cores disabled...
The ships crashed.
But that may not be all. The Scourge leaves a mark on whatever it touches. If it touched this helmet, perhaps the pilot was the target. There may be remnant tech inside the helmet.
Or in the pilot.
Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
Alright.
Any insight you can give me on the remnant tech?
We don't know much. To our understanding, it's always been here. Stars. I would love to be the one to solve that mystery.
Alright, I think I have more stuff for you, don't I?
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
You and your stars and your storms.
Hello, Pathfinder. Any good news for me?
Yep.
I picked up this figure earlier. It might be Angaran.
This is unfamiliar to me. It does resemble an Angara, but it looks so strange. It's clearly centuries old. Is it an artistic interpretation, or is this what we really look like? The implications. Pathfinder, you may have discovered our earliest artifact yet.
Nah.
If I'd known what a big deal it was, I would have let it ride shotgun.
No harm done. It's seen centuries of wear. One bumpy ride won't change much.
I'm sure they
Is
understand
this Angaran? I found it on one of your homeworlds.
ride shotgun
Son of a...
as a phrase.
It's an ancient Ravan, a musical instrument. It uses Angara's body energy to produce music. We have them now, but nothing this beautiful. The songs it played were probably lost long ago. How much culture have we forgotten? Art, music, stories, it's all gone.
You're already rebuilding. Look at Aya.
We have a long way to go. In any case, relics like this help us.
Alright, well, enjoy.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
I think I gave her all the things that I have, right? I did. I don't know why this mission is not complete. What the hell? This thing is bugged out.
Hello, Pathfinder. Any good news for me?
Okay.
Oh, it's bugged out, but whatever, I don't care. Like, probably because the sequence of our conversations was broken somehow. That's what caused the bug, where it doesn't know that I finished the mission. That's my best guess. Where is this objective? Is it back in the museum? It looks like it is. What is this?
Effa should have come to me.
Shh, Uxul, I'm all right.
Oh, this is Axul.
What's he doing here?
Looking for you, buddy.
I asked the Moshai to set up a meeting. I don't want us to be enemies.
Is this true?
Uxul, Ryder rescued me from the Ket. He risked his life to...
Sloane Kelly saved Kadara. Look how that went.
I don't condone what happened on Kadara, but one bad experience doesn't define an entire species.
Your kind has a history of treating each other unfairly. Just ask the Krogan.
How did you...
I've been watching you. You're invaders just like the Ket, except less cautious.
What does that mean?
You'll know soon enough. Do
He's
not
got
test
a-
them, Chauvin.
He's got a plan. He's cooking something up.
He didn't used to be like this. He was curious, brilliant.
Oh, don't worry, I'll kill him.
But the Ket, even without exaltation, they change us.
He's clearly a threat.
Whoever Axul was, he's dangerous now.
Pathfinder, please help him.
I don't think he'll let me.
I can't let him go. Not yet.
Ryder, we just received an emergency recording from EOS.
EOS?
Come to the meeting room when you get back to the Tempest.
Is that where he's gonna strike? Alright, we'll go back there in a sec. Before we do... let's wrap up a few of these side objectives here. Is it down here? Seems like it is.
No entering the med center until you're clean.
Oh, right.
How do I decontaminate?
Ion console. Touch the start pad, it does the rest.
Alright, fair. I mean, it makes sense this medical technology would be here in the med center, right?
My people on Kadara are fighting a bacterial infection. Do you have antibiotics?
Of course. Will this do?
Why, thank you. What a lovely, lovely person you are to deal with. So then let's fast travel back here. Apparently we have to visit the Angaran embassy, or the initiative embassy on Aya. Something like that. Not sure where it is exactly. No, it's not here. I missed it. Where is the entrance to this building? Up here? Seems like it. I mean, it must go somewhere, right?